Hey there, my name is Hector. I'm a health coach, Reiki teacher, and also an energy healer. And now I'm creating some videos that I call Bits of Consciousness, where I'd love to share some insights and ideas to make your life a bit more fun, a bit more like joyous, and with very simple habits or things to bring some good ideas to improve your habits and your health and the joy you have for life. So today we're going to talk about a very important and beautiful topic, an aspect, which is humor. Humor is an essential component of life, and laughing out loud and then a smile brings so many endorphins and good hormones to our body. So I started to question at a certain point of my life how to add more humor to my habit system. Because I mean, I've been very disciplined on what I eat, the time I wake up, the time I go to bed, the information I'm learning, the books I'm reading, also how to do my to dos and my tasks at job and my personal projects. So this whole habit system was like very consistent. But it was like, why if I put like something like the chili sauce to the taco, or to these burritos that will, like bring some spiciness. So I would say that humor is that spiciness that can maximize our habits and make them more like joyous and not too serious, because sometimes we are too serious with our like personal growth and spiritual development. So I started to include humor in my habits. So, for example, while I was preparing my smoothies for breakfast, I was putting in the bag some bits of humor of comedians that I like from Colombia or other parts of the world. Or I love to hear these voiceovers of animals that you can find in YouTube. They are super funny. So like, okay, I'll bring some of these videos to my mornings and to my evenings and wake up and as well go to bed with some humor and some joy that, sometimes we don't take life too serious. And then I came with this amazing idea about something that I call the funny box. So the funny box or the fun box, it's something that I have right now where I am actually collecting the moments of my week or my months or even my past where I have been laughing out loud a lot or that brought to me a lot of humor. So that's the fun box. It's a simple checklist that I have in my app to take notes. So whenever I find one of these moments or things that bring humor to my life or that I can laugh out loud, I put it in my fun box, right? Or in my funny box. So, for example, what are the things that I have in my funny box? Um, yeah, I have a lot of moments with my family. Actually, my father and my mother in the past, where we, like used to travel, and uh, when we were always in trips, my father was doing always random stuff, and then specifically my mother's laugh is just so contagious that when she's like laughing out loud in her way, it's just so contagious. And in my funny box, I also put random moments where I acknowledge that I'm so random or I am so like funny. So sometimes I acknowledge that I am like Mr. Bean that can take out food from his pockets because I like to bring nuts and raisins wherever I go because it's a healthy habit, right? It's a healthy snack to have. And sometimes I bring a random like small spoon because if I have my hands like a little bit dirty, I would rather take with my small spoon the the nuts or the walnuts or the almonds that I have in my pockets, right? So things like that. And then some of the most like or the funniest comedians videos of Colombia or everywhere, and then some random moments where I don't know, people at work make some jokes or some comments that bring this humor into my life. So all of these things I have them in my funny box. Some movies or series, TV series, TV series that are really really funny. Yeah, I can share with you some after. But yeah, I put everything in my funny box. So right now I have a checklist in this funny box of a lot of moments of my past or in my recent weeks or things that have brought to me this aspect of humor. So sometimes every week I just go to my funny box and I start like, oh my god, this time when we were together with my father in Disneyland and he just started to randomly dance around in the park and everyone was just staring at him or things like that. Oh wow, like these jokes of this guy. I, for example, like Fluffy and Trevor Noah, they have like 4 or 5 very like simple videos on YouTube that are just like 5, 6 minutes of humor that are like, hey, you don't need to spend so much time on Netflix watching the whole like stand-up comedy, but if you like it, it's okay. Yeah, so my question and my call to action for you today is first, how you can bring more humor to your habit system. Very simple, without any problem, like videos, books, comics, whatever. And how you can start a funny box. It can be like in your notebook, in your journal, it can be in your notes apps, it can be in your board or in your glass in your room. But how you can start to bring funny bugs to your life so you bring some humor. And the last thing will be, yeah, uh, what have been the top 3 moments, the top 3 moments where you can say like, oh my god, that was one of the funniest moments of my life with my sister, with my brother, or with myself. Write them down and yeah, add this essential component to life. That's it. So if you like the video, please share with me your comments. If you know someone that is really, really needing this humor ingredient in life, please share the video. And yeah, please share them in your network, share with me your thoughts. Or if you want to have more videos about certain topics, just write to me or text to me. I'm super open to keep sharing these bits of consciousness. And yeah, ideas to make life like joyous, lovely, and also simple, like not so complicated. All right, have a beautiful day, and thank you so much for taking the time to see the video. I'll get to see you soon for a new video, and thank you for sharing and watching.